Here's my full review and recommendations for Kalahari Water Park in the Poconos. I wanted to start off by saying that we went over a holiday weekend and it was incredibly packed. So this may not be how it normally is, but it was really crowded. Let's start with the room. It was fine. It wasn't immaculate. It wasn't amazing, but it did the job. And we got 2 queen beds, and this couch that my son is standing on also pulls out into another bed. The room had a fridge, a microwave, a sink, a shower, and a bathroom. So it did exactly what we needed it to do. Staying in the hotel gives you access to the water park, which obviously is what we want. I put my kids on these AirTags with these waterproof bands because I just wanted to make sure that we did not lose them. Obviously, there was no intention of losing my children. However, it was so crowded, I wanted to be able to track them. The water park opens at 10 a.m. and my kids were ready to go at 8, so we literally ran to the water park hoping to be the first ones there. They check your bags upon entering and you're not allowed to bring any outside food. So you have the option when you get in there to rent lockers for $15, $20, or $25. The first day I said absolutely not. The second day we just bit the bullet and it was totally worth it to be able to just put our stuff away. Now let's look at the facilities. Here is the first toddler area where it's like, this is really cute. Like the little babies can go in here. So this is anywhere from like 6 months up to like 7 years old. They had this really big area, which is like a bunch of water tables. They had swings hanging from places. They had slides everywhere. The park does have life vests. You do not have to bring. I just didn't want my kids to have to get used to a new life vest. So I was really happy that I took their puddle jumpers from home. So I just didn't have to deal with like making sure I found one. It worked for us, but honestly, that's just a personal preference. Here we have the second toddler baby area, which was really cute as well. It was super crowded in how it looks here, but it was really fine. My kids ran around. We kind of got to sit on the side. We really enjoyed it. Next, we have the giant wave pool. Then we have this massive like water playground thing, which was a lot of fun and led up to a few slides that my older son really liked. Then we have the lazy river, which was actually really fast and a lot of fun. We really enjoyed that. Me and my family went on that like 3 or 4 times in a row. We really, really liked it and I highly recommend. Something I wish I had brought with me was a waterproof case for my phone that I could wear around my neck. Obviously, so many people in the pool had it, and I just didn't think of it, so I just put my phone away, which was also nice, but at times I really wanted it. Here are some other things around the park that we did not do, but I wanted to show you guys in case you are going with some older kids. They had this surfing thing. They had a lot of big slides. I went with my 2.5-year-old and my 5-year-old, so we did not do any of these big slides, but they looked like they were a lot of fun and the lines were super long, so I guess people really liked it. Regarding how old your kids should be to go, honestly, I saw kids there from like 1 month. But what you really need to think is that any kid under 5 needs 1 adult per kid. So if you're going to take your 18-month-old, that means that you have 1 parent that's only going to be for that 18-month-old and another parent that has to be for the rest of the kids. We found this family changing room that was really helpful. If you're super rich, you could rent this cabana. Towels are available for guests staying in the hotel. They'll give you 1 per each person. It's a $25 fee if you do not return the towels. Next, let's talk about food. They had this huge marketplace with tons of packaged stuff, so you can have that. I saw a lot of restaurants there. I only eat kosher, so nothing was kosher, but they had tons of restaurants. Everyone was eating food. There was pizza, there was drinks, there was everything that you could need there. They also had this cute little place to do ceramics and pottery, which wasn't insanely priced, which I was surprised about. They also had a spa for whatever parents are able to go to the spa. Biggest thing, they had this massive arcade, like arcade for days. My kids loved it. Obviously, there's another expense. You need to buy the tickets for it, but my kids really loved it because we did the water park, went up and showered, we ate, and then we came back downstairs and got to do this. They had laser tag. They had bumper cars. They had this little mini bowling alley. They have drinks everywhere and stuff for days. So all in all, what do you need to know? If you're going to come on a holiday weekend, it's going to be packed. It was 100% worth it. We had so much fun. Make sure that you keep an eye on your kids. Make sure you have someone watching each child at every moment of the day. There's lifeguards everywhere, but no one is watching your kid the way that you are. Regarding bringing children under the age of 2, listen, they're going to be all over the place. It's going to be hard. If you're able to do it or you have no other choice but to do it, then do it. I was able to leave my 18-month-old home with my mom, and it definitely enhanced our experience. But I love my son, and I gave him tons of kisses when we came home. We really, really enjoyed our stay.